Hi guys, it's Chief Force Frills, and for today's video, it's going to be about Knott's Berry Farm's COVID-19 updates. This is including what has happened a week ago and what regulations will be in place when Knott's reopens to the public again. So the first thing I would like to talk about is that about a week ago, Knott's officially announced the Chicken Dinner restaurant would be reopened for takeout only, and they're very strict about this as they do have like windows to block the customers from interacting with the employees. They have done this at other select shops in the California marketplace that have also been reopened. Some exciting news that was also announced with this is that when the park does reopen, their new dark ride, which is replacing their old Trial Tech dark ride, Voyage to the Iron Reef, Knott's Berry Tales, will be reopening on the same day as the park opens, as they are continuing construction on the project. Also, another thing I'd like to talk about is that season passes to Knott's and other Cedar Fair parks have been extended through the 2021 season. Now let's talk about some regulations that will be in place when the park does reopen. So according to the Orange County Register, they stated that the CEO of Cedar Fair, Richard Zimmerman, stated that when the park does reopen, there will be regulations in place, including virtual queuing and constant sanitization. What they mean by virtual queuing is like you go to the ride and then you wait in line without actually waiting in line. So it's kind of like Fast Pass at Disneyland. There also will be reduced park capacity and social distancing as expected. There are other regulations in place, but these are the ones I mainly wanted to talk about because there are some other ones, but these are like the main important ones to hear, like the three main important ones. And also these regulations do apply to other Cedar Fair parks as well. And by the way, these regulations will only happen right when the park opens, like right after it opens. So once it's safe enough, things will go back to normal as expected. But my thoughts on these new regulations and stuff for Cedar Fair parks and specifically Knott's, is that I think these are good. Like I think the virtual queuing thing is going to be something unique, and it's kind of like giving Fast Pass to everyone when you think about it. And it's kind of cool. Like, well, it's not cool, but like I mean, reduced park capacity. At least there's not as much people, so there's less queue times. They're encouraging social distancing, doing constant sanitization, which I think is a really great thing. But anyways, that's all we have heard from Cedar Fair about Knott's COVID-19 updates. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the opening day is still unknown. I didn't see anything about the opening day, but hopefully we will find out the opening day soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed these updates, and I will see you guys next time here on G-Force Frills.